Hello and welcome to this video. This video is going to be a podcast with Kartik. Kartik is a final year student who is actively working with a lot of companies doing freelancing and also building a lot of side products, and they are going pretty viral on Twitter. He is currently having 8,000 followers on Twitter and building a lot of products. So we will be going over how he find opportunity, how he find freelance client, what advice he give for the newbies that are in the market, also how he shift his features, ideas, and architect them, validate them, also the tech stack he uses, and a lot more things covered in the podcast. So enjoy watching this podcast, and also all of the information regarding the guest will be in description, so you can check that out. Do give me and him a follow. Hello and welcome to this podcast, and we will be having some more these kind of podcasts in future. And today's guest is Kartik. So Kartik, tell me about yourself and your journey in tech so far.
Hello everyone. I'm Karthik. I'm a software developer who has previously worked with Topmate as a software engineering intern. Uh, I've I've been doing coding since my first year, so it's been like 2.5 years uh, building cool projects. I've also done a couple of freelance gigs, which summed up to more than 2 lakhs. Yeah, that's it from my side.
So, like from the perspective of still in college and still earning a lot of money, like even more than me from your freelance, uh,
Uh,
how do you actually find the opportunities?
uh, I don't find any opportunities. The opportunities find me actually. uh, I just showcase what I'm building, and people around the world they
Yeah,
just reach out to me and uh, like ask me to work with them.
right. Like your tutor is approx, I guess you are having like 8,000 followers. And what is the specific project that get you a lot of eyeballs, a lot of attention that really went viral, work like a charm for your social media presence?
So the first project which worked like a charm was Mind Mentor AI. Uh, it was a really simple problem which I tried to solve. At that time, I would say at October 2024, when I was using ChatGPT or any other chatbot, AI chatbot, we didn't have had any search feature, or I could say a resource curation feature, where
Yeah.
I asked him to get me resources for computer network subject, or let's say React. So it was not really good at that time. So I tried to build a project which will solve this pain point for me, and it went viral. I like uh, it has around 20K page views, over 100 stars on GitHub, and a lot of people DM me for giving me the access to the project for using their for using this project for their final
Mm.
year
Oh,
as a submission.
all right. So my next question is, like I've seen in couple of projects, like I think you are having as of now 10 to 12 projects on your profile, and
Yeah.
the can you tell me about the most recent project that you are working on and is going pretty well for you?
So the most recent project which I was working was Stage and Redmilingo. So Stage is basically an online canvas where you can improve, or uh, what you could say, uh, create a beautiful snapshot of your project. And Redmilingo is basically CLI where you can translate your docs using Lingo SDK.
Yeah. So like you have a lot of cool and unique ideas while most of the people really go with the tutorials. So how do you actually find the idea of creating a project?
So finding ideas for project is nothing. It's really simple. You try to solve a pain point which you are facing in your life. It can be as simple as like writing commit messages. So, for example, I was tired of writing commit messages, and I found that there was not a really good solution which was available online, a
Yeah,
terminal-based solution. So I built Lazy Commit, and it has now over 1 lakh plus downloads on npm and
yeah,
over 150 plus stars on GitHub. Similarly, you can see my other projects such as Doable. So I was tired of creating issues, assigning them manually from Linear. So I tried to make a AI-based task management dashboard, where with a single dashboard you can create bulk issues, assign them with a one prompt, and you can just delete the issues with the one prompt. Yeah.
Right. So like suppose I have this idea of any of your project and like you have get your idea now how you start architecturing thing, how you start bootstrapping your project from the first principle.
So whenever I get an idea, I try to iterate it using cursor. Like it's a best tool you can use to build your first MVP. For the tech stack, I will use Next.js and Express as a backend if I need that, because I'm mostly familiar with Next.js and React-based libraries. Uh, as for building a project, I will first of all search on uh, like web. Does someone have solved this problem or not? If yes, I will see solution. If I'm satisfied with the solution, I won't build the app. But if I'm not satisfied, I will start iterating on my project.
All right. So what is your usual tech stack that you usually start with whenever you are building any web app or any CLI app? I think there will be different stack for CLI one and a different for the web one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm building a CLI, I will choose TypeScript. Python is also good, but yeah, mostly I work with TypeScript. So I use TypeScript with other packages such as Chalk, Inquirer, and Commander.
All right.
They are like a pre-built UI for your CLIs. And for web applications, like I said, Next.js. Uh, for backend, Node.js, Fast API, and yeah, that's it.
All
I
right.
try to keep things simple. I try to use technologies which I'm mostly familiar with.
All right. So now, so far, if you have created a project, you have architected, you even developed a MVP. Now, the next big task with usually the people is how you bring audience to your product, how you get them using your product and test and, fail fast and shift fast thing that you usually do on your social media, I've seen.
So for that, what I will do is I will launch my project on X or LinkedIn. And if I'm getting traction or there, people will DM me about any issue. Like if, for example, my project has an issue, a person will DM me and I will fix it ASAP. And if I'm not getting any traction on both of these platforms, what I will do is I will just share this project with my friends. Uh, I will DM them and ask them like what can be improved here and what you like and what you don't like. So I basically build projects from a user-centric perspective. Uh, Whenever I'm building any project, I think as a user of how will I use this project if I'm building this.
Right. So my question is, how do you ship fast? Because like I've seen you shipping a lot of features. I even quoted your post like this guy is never stop shipping. Like there was this guy saying, okay, how we can add this mockup thing, and you just added the next hour. Someone said we want this meme thing, and you just added the next minute. How you are shipping so fast with the keeping up the pace?
So if you want to ship fast, what I will suggest you is have strong CS fundamentals, have strong command on your stack. If once you uh, build projects without any AI or like tool or any help, you can ship really faster. I will share an example. Like before 6 months, or let's say about a year ago, on my portfolio, I had only two full stack projects, which were uh, a basic task management application, which I built for an company as an assignment. Another was a LMS, which was LearnX, uh, and that too front end with a basic backend and uh, like a payment integration of Razorpay. So that these projects took me around 6 months to build. I didn't use any AI or anything there. I coded everything from scratch. And once I got the idea like how everything works, I just went to Cursor, told him like I want this API, it should do this, and yeah, it does most of the work. Also, you should have an habit of contributing to open source and reading open source code. That really helps. That really builds your intuition, I would say.
All right. Suppose if you are starting as a fresher again with your current knowledge, like not
Yeah.
the knowledge of your tech, but the experience you are having with the job, with the open source contribution, with the project building. And if someone from the first year or second year, like you are currently in the first year or second year, what you will do, what you will choose if you can go back in your past and could make a better decision. So what would your advice to the first or second year guys?
So the first decision which I will do is I will finish learning DSA. I haven't finished it until now. I will advise everyone to at least solve questions because they help a lot for building your backend intuition.
Yeah.
The other thing is if even if you are building something small like a to-do app or uh, like you have just built a button but you have made it really good, just share it. I will say don't try to like be ashamed or be shy that people will judge you. No one cares actually. I don't care what
Yeah.
other things or people don't care what I do. I just post anything. If someone is pulling me down, I just ignore him. If someone is appreciating me, I just say okay, thank you. But that's it.
What is your advice for the freelancing and also why this sudden change from job to actually making your own project and becoming an indie hacker, something like Mark Love or the levels?
Actually, that is my end goal. Like I have been following labels Mark Louis, Dravisha since my first year of college, or I would say since my 12th standard, 12th grade. I was really fascinated by the story of Level and uh, like how an MBA guy in
Yeah.
2013 or 15 built a basic application where he was registering. Uh, I don't remember his application name, but he built some kind of application and it went viral. And he started building same kind of projects and started earning from it. So it was kind of fascinating for me to become an indie hacker, but I'm not currently focused on that. My focus is to look for a job and work under a good senior software engineer. That's my goal for now.
All right, I guess that is all for the wrap up. I think we have gone through every single thing from your introduction to projects. Also, Karthik is launching his platform on Product Trend, so do check it out. The link will be in description, also be in the pinned comment. Also, all of the information about Karthik will be in description. You can follow him on his socials on LinkedIn, and also do not really spam him because everyone is tired of being spammed. If you have a really good question, if you really have a particular doubt, which something you cannot solve by using ChatGPT or something that is not available on market, then you can ask him or something very unique, then he will probably reply. But if you're just going to shoot your shot like, okay, can you help me out with no context at all, then you lost your first impression and you will probably not even land up in future in his DM or in anyone's DM. So be mindful about that. And that is all for this podcast. See you in the next video or the next podcast. And yeah, all the best.